Hey guys, what is up? Mr. Bomber here, coming to you guys with yet another Fallout 4 video. Today's topic, I'm going to be talking about the new Fallout 4 Wasteland Workshop DLC. Obviously, it dropped yesterday. Basically, I'm just going to be giving you my overall thoughts and opinions on this DLC, whether or not you should buy it or not. I'll talk about some of the things I really love about this DLC and some of the things that I don't really like about it. On the whole, I do think that it is a very good DLC. I personally think that if you enjoy the settlement building aspect of Fallout 4, you should definitely pick up this DLC. It's very moderately priced. It's only $5, so if you got $5 and you really enjoyed the settlement building aspect of Fallout 4, I would definitely jump on this. It really adds a whole new aspect to the crafting menus. As you can see here, I'll show you some of the new things you can build. Obviously, as you can see, I've moved out of my Red Rocket house and I've moved over here to Spectacle Island and my new concrete house. As you can see, concrete is one of the new things that you can build in this DLC. Lots of new things to build out of concrete here, as you can see. And I personally enjoy the concrete much more than the wood or metal because it looks much more complete, and I didn't really like the wood or the metal all that much. It just looked too shack-like, and I wanted something to look more like an actual building than something that was just slapped together. So I personally really enjoy the concrete because it just looks more like a building, if you know what I mean. And as you can see here, they've added a bunch of new powered doors, which is cool for if you want to build sort of like a dungeon or something where you would have to power doors and work your way through. Well, the number one thing that I really enjoy about this DLC is all of the new decorations that they've added. So as you can see here, they've added a ton of new taxidermy so you can mount heads on walls, which is really cool if you want to decorate your house with that sort of thing. As you can see in this first room of my house that I've built, you can see I've got the Rad Scorpion head and the King Mirelurk head. But then you come to one of my favorite aspects, and I know this is just something small, but I really like the fact that you can now label whatever it is you have in containers. Because if you're OCD with Fallout 4, like I am, it's really nice to be able to know where all of your things are so you don't get confused and you can just put everything in a certain container. Right, and they've added a bunch of cool new outside aspects such as campfires. You can now have candles. Well, I'd say one of the main features of the Wasteland Workshop obviously is the new cages where you can store animals and pit them against each other in arenas, which is a pretty cool aspect. I might end up doing this, but for me, the settlement building wasn't a huge part of Fallout 4. I did enjoy it, but it did feel a bit tacked on at the end of the game. Like I said, I did enjoy it, but for the most part, it just sort of felt like an afterthought. But I can definitely see where people could spend many hours playing the settlement building and build giant arenas and really make use of these new aspects. My favorite part about the DLC, on the other hand, was just the new building materials. Like I said, I really enjoyed the concrete. One of the things that I don't really like about this DLC, though, is that for as much as it added, I wish it could have added just a little bit more. For as many things as it added, it just felt a bit lacking. Like I could have used a bit more concrete structures or just another new type of building materials. So now we have obviously wood, metal, concrete. I would have liked to have seen something else in the light of building materials. But like I said, it is very, very moderately priced in the price of $5. So my overall opinion, if you enjoy the settlement building aspect of Fallout 4, you should definitely pick this up. If not, it's still a good buy. Like I said, only $5, not expensive at all. So if you want to enjoy building with concrete, cages, all sorts of new goodies in the workshop aspect of Fallout 4, definitely pick this up. Anyways, guys, that was basically my overall opinions of this DLC. Mainly positive with a few drawbacks, but overall I think it's a very good DLC. Stick around, I will definitely be reviewing the Far Harbor DLC when that launches. I would suppose that's going to launch sometime next month, so I'll definitely be reviewing that. Return for that, guys, and until next time, this is Mr. Bomber signing out.